Hello, welcome back to the channel Guitars for Christ, where you can learn how to play guitar in church. Today I'm going to show you something fun you can do with strumming, which will help you to strum faster. It's a little bit complicated at the beginning, but I'll teach it and you practice it and you'll be good at it. You'll be able to strum much faster. So the way this is read is with a little D. If you ever see a little D as a strumming pattern, here's what the little D means, and here's how it can help you. The little D means play the top string in the chord. So for G, we're supposed to play all 6 strings. So then the little D would be the top string in the chord, which is the very top string. That would be a little D. For C, though, we're not supposed to play the top string. So the top string in the chord would be the next string. For D, we're not supposed to play either of the 2 top strings. So the top string in the chord would be the next string. Then back to G. So how this can help you is with just strumming faster. My favorite way to do it, and the easiest way to do it, is with the easiest strumming pattern. You can take the easiest strumming pattern, which is down, down, up. I made a video on that one. And with that strumming pattern, replace the first D with a lowercase d. So you're going to go lowercase d, then all the strings is an uppercase D, and then come up, which is an uppercase U. So just the top string, then all the strings down, then up. With a metronome set to 100 beats per minute in 4/4, I'm going to do that now, but I'm not only going to do G, I'm going to do a cycle of G, C, and D. That way I can practice hitting this string, and this string, and not just the top one. So I'm going to start the metronome now. That didn't sound super cool, but the reason that it helps is because you could do it faster. If you set the metronome to 140 beats per minute, I don't expect you to be able to do that yet, but you'll be able to do it faster than you'll be able to do the normal down, down, up in 140 beats per minute. So with the metronome set to 140 beats per minute, the same time signature, 4/4, I'm going to do the same thing except faster. And then I could go up really high. I'm not going to do that in this video, but since I've been practicing for a long time, I can go up really fast with that. Now, you could do this with other strumming patterns as well. The strumming pattern that I've taught for 3/4 is down, down, up, down, up. You can watch that video as well. If you already know the strumming pattern, you don't have to watch the video. Even if you don't have to watch the video. But with a lowercase d at the beginning, then it's going to be just the top string, and then down, up, up. So with the metronome set to the time signature 3/4 in 100 beats per minute, I will play to that. The same thing with G, C, and D. And then again, you can go faster with it. I'm not going to do that in this video, but with that, in 3/4, you could also bump it up to 140 or 120 or whatever you want. You might not even be able to do 100 yet, but that's fine. You can start lower. And I know it's difficult. It was difficult for me to play C and D because I have to hit the 5th string, and then I can't touch the top string. If it's G, then I could go as high as I want with my hands to hit this string. But if it's C, I can't go too high or else I'll hit this string and it'll sound wrong. You have to work on your muscle memory to hit this one. And then for D, it's the same way. But for G, it's the easiest. Now, there's one more strumming pattern that I've taught before. It's a little bit more advanced, and it is a down, dash, so you skip a beat, down, down, up. And I'm going to do that, but replacing the dash with a little d. So it's going to be down, and then just the top string, down, down, up. This is in the time signature for 4/4. I'm going to do that with 100 beats per minute. Here we go. This one is even easier than the normal because you don't have to skip a beat. Sometimes it's hard for people to skip a beat and they don't hear that in their head then, so they forget and they'll mess up. But for this one, you're not skipping the beat, instead you're replacing that and hitting the top string for one of the beats. So that one is very fun to play as well, and you can keep going up and up with it. But there's a trick for strumming patterns. You should be able to strum a lot faster. Keep practicing it. I know it'll take a while to get C and D, but you're going to do it, and I'll see you in the next video.